Hi, my name is Cindy. This is going to be a quick tutorial on how to embed a video into your course. So the first thing I need to do is figure out where I want to embed it. So I'm going to go to the example area. Okay, that's where I have some examples for you guys. I'm going to go to video examples. That's just the title of my learning unit. And once I get here, I'll choose the content item. Make sure you're in edit view. Okay, so go up here to edit view. And this should look familiar to most of you who mess around with Blackboard a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to provide an example in this tutorial for how to use learning units. I already have this item created, but what I want to do now is I want to add a video to it so that my people can view it right here. So I'm going to go to modify. Okay, now this is a couple step process when you're actually embedding video, because you have to get the embed code from the source. Okay, so the way this works is I'm storing my videos on YouTube. Okay, I store a lot of video there. And then though, what I want is I want to actually embed the video in this content item so that when you play it, or when my students play it, they play it from within Blackboard. So they're not taken out of the Blackboard to the YouTube site. Okay, the benefit of this is twofold. First, you still get to store your video on an outside website so it doesn't bog down Blackboard, because if you have too many video, it really slows things up and it's hard to export and import your course. So that's one benefit. But the second really kind of cool benefit about embedding is that your students stay in the course. So they don't go, when you go to YouTube and you watch a video, you get to see all the other videos on the sidebar too. And so you just get distracted. It's easy to get distracted. So I don't want my students to be distracted. I want them to watch the video in the course and then move on. So embedding is the best of both worlds. You get to store your work elsewhere so it doesn't bog down the site, and your students can stay focused and not get too distracted. Okay. So remember earlier I said you have to get the embed code. So let me show you what that might look like. All right, so I'm going to step out of this frame here for a minute. I'm going to go drag the web. I have another page I'm going to drag into the screen. Okay, so I've already pulled up video. I've already pulled up YouTube, so it wouldn't take time doing it here. Okay, so here's YouTube, and let's see. Let me make that a little smaller so you can see more of the picture. There we go. Okay, so here's YouTube, and this is one of my tutorials, one of my videos here, and already you can see all these over here. These are, just a bunch of other videos that are suggested for me to watch, which I don't want to do right now. But if I were doing my schoolwork, I could easily get distracted by any one of these. Okay, so I said you had to find the embed code. So what you usually have to do, and for each site it's different, you have to look for it. So I don't see it anywhere here, so I'm going to scroll down just a tad because I know where it is. I'm just kind of illustrate to you guys how this works. So there we go. At the bottom you can see it says embed. So what I need to do in order to embed is to get this code. This is a different code. Okay, this is HTML. It's different than copying and pasting the website address. If you copy and paste the website address, the one that's in the top bar of your browser, if you do that, then it takes students out of the course to that website. Okay, so embedding, remember, allows you to keep students in the course. And to do that, you have to have a different code. So I'm going to click on this embed. And then you see here, this is the code. So it's already copied for me. Make sure you click in here, okay, and then copy it. I mean, it's already highlighted. I need to copy it now. So I'm going to copy that code. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and move this back out of the way. I've copied it. Hopefully I copied it correctly. And now I'm back into my Blackboard course. In order to embed, you've got to toggle between HTML source, and that's this button right here. Okay. So if I click on that, you'll see that that sentence I had now looks a little bit weird. It has all these other numbers in it. You don't really have to number letters and symbols. You don't really need to know what any of these mean. Um, this is just the HTML source code. So what I want to do now is I want to paste that code that I just copied from YouTube. So for me, I just right click. You can paste however you want. And then you see here, this is what it pasted. All right, that's the YouTube code. Now I want to click back, toggle back, okay, to my regular view. And then you can see down here, this will be the video. Okay, it'll look better once I actually submit. Okay, so now I've actually put the video right into the course. I'll show you what that looks like. Let me go all the way down here now and hit submit. Okay, now okay. And then this is what it will be. Okay, so you can see how there's an actual play button right here in the course item. Okay, this is a lot different. I mean, look at this. This is a video using the embed code. All right. I'm going to show you these other items up here. This is a video that I hyperlinked to. That's going to take me out of the course into another video. And then this is another another way to link to a video. Okay, so let me go to display view for you so you can see what it would look like. I'm going to do contents and go to, I named it learning units because that's what my tutorial is about. Alright, so here's what your students will see, and then if they click play, I'm not going to play it for very long because it'll overtalk what I'm saying. It'll start playing. Okay, so you get a little idea how that works. A lot different than doing it the other way. I like using all three ways actually. It depends on what I'm linking to. I often will link outside of my course when I'm linking to somebody else's video. It just sort of depends. I don't want to violate any copyright issues. When I have my own video, I can do whatever I want with it. But I usually will embed certain items. Like for example, this tutorial that I created. I very rarely will upload a file. We don't really recommend that. You get too many videos actually stored in the Blackboard course on the server, and we just don't have that much space. So anyway, that was a fairly quick tutorial on how to embed a video file or a video, sorry, into your course. I hope it helps. Thanks.